Okay, I'm back with the second part of this is the love working. So I've just uploaded. I'm talking to you as if I've uploaded the breakup. This should go out on the same night. So I did the breakup on the Tuesday. This is the love work on the Friday. I like to do love work on a Friday night, breakups on either Tuesdays or Saturdays. But if something is needed, I'll do it right away. So it's Holy Death working, Santísima Muerte. Again, I have made these little dolls, one for him, one for her. They've been baptized. I will do a video on how to baptize the dolls. I said in the previous video that I shake up the jar for 21 days. What I'll do is that jar will most likely go to a graveyard. I usually bury things like that in a graveyard, or else I put it in a body of what's going away from me. I walk home or drive home a different route, especially from the graveyard. So I just wanted to let you know that. And I will burn a black candle on that breakup jar, that divorce working. So just to let you know that. You can use a chime candle, a big taper candle, whatever. So I've got the petition, and I'm going to bind these dolls together with a padlock. So this is a binding and a little ring, because the lady wants she wants to be married to him, and he did propose. So you know, he needs to get his act together, this guy. So I'm going to bind in towards me. Okay, and I'm just making little affirmations about what I want to happen. 3 knots. Okay, should look like that. I'm gonna go in there. Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually drew with a pen on his doll some rune symbols. These ones, I will put them in the description box. GEBO, I don't know how you pronounce these. I'm never good at pronunciation. Yeah, GEBO, the one with the cross. THURISAZ, that's that one. KENAZ and NAUDIZ, correct me if I'm wrong. And as I was making his doll, I was chanting GEBO over and over again. And then I also put ALGIZ reversed on the... That's that one, reversed. Why I reversed it? To make sure that he's unprotected, that he's no shields, so that we can slip this spell in and he will accept it. GEBO is a love rune. It works with the air element. So yeah, all these little runes, you know, Google them and you'll see why I chose them. So yes, so I'm going to fill this up with some honey. So I thought I would do something different. I thought it would be a good idea to do something different. And the runes are very powerful. I'm thinking of actually getting back into runes. I used to read runes years ago. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on this. Okay. I have some red syrup. I'm going to put some of that in as well. Oh, these bubbles are a nightmare. Again, you don't need all this. Just go with whatever you have. This turns the honey jar a lovely red color. It's really nice, actually. road opener, cinnamon, and ginger. Those two together are very good for the sexual side of a relationship, to keep the interest there. I also added to the doll before this video a little bit of control oil that I make. So it's just to let you know. Catnip is very good for attraction, for women to attract men. Again, I like to use eye bright because it always keeps the truth, in a situation. Let's have a look. Some ladies' mantle, another good love element. I have some grains of paradise. I like to use those as well. They're quite versatile. Alrighty. Okay. Brush oil. You don't need to use this. You could use coffee. Coffee can be used in both love workings and breakups. Coffee's not just for breakups. I think people think because it's dark. But no, I've used coffee successfully in many honey jars. It's a stimulant. Coffee's a stimulant. And I use it to boost the spell, to make the spell work quicker. But as you know, there's no time in spirit. So you can't, you can only do so much. There's no time in spirit. So you can't, how can I put this? You can do your best to push things forward, but at the end of the day, there's no time in the spirit world, and at the end of the day, it does take time, especially if you're breaking up a couple. A lot of people, they contact me a few days after the spell, and they say, well, they're still together. Well, of course they're still together. You have to go into that relationship, and you have to plant the seeds of, doubt, discord. Everything has to start off slowly, and then it culminates into something big. That won't happen in a few days. If people have been married, and I don't mean this for the client, if people have been married for so many years, do you really think that they're going to break up in a matter of days? Because you're deluding yourself. And I get so many people who come to me, and they say to me that this spellcaster said that they'll bring the love of their life back in 24 hours for thousands, if not hundreds, of whatever, dollars, pounds, whatever, euro. You need to be careful. People, please be careful. There's a lot of very vulnerable people out there, and please just be careful. So anyway, I digress. This is rose water. I like it in my jars because it's very pure. Anything to do with roses is really lovely. Speaking of roses, I'm looking for rose petals. I like to dry them out. Okay, and let's have a look. A little bit of Crown of Success. Okay. I make this oil as Stay With Me oil. And I've got one that's for love. It's like a love me kind of oil. Okay. Come to me oil, and let's have a look. I think we're nearly done. Come to me. Where are you? There you are. This is the one that I can never get into. To do that every time. I need to get bigger bottles. These are too small. That's just rose oil. I like to put about 3 drops in. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit more of this red syrup on top because it's really nice, and I'm going to blow into that just to activate it. Pop the lid on top, give it a little shake. That's it. So that will go to her altar. Pink candle on that one. That will be on her altar, and probably indefinitely. Actually, I'm going to open it. I don't mind opening these things, but I don't like opening them like a week down the line. I just wanted to put some church dirt. Forgot about that. So, yeah. So that's going to go to her altar. Just 1 second. I'm trying to see if I've got any pink candles here. I should have a stack of them. There we go. So, I'm going to cleanse this candle. That goes there. And, yeah. It'll sit on her altar, and I'll burn the candles for probably a month, and then I'll leave it on my altar. It'll stay there, picking up the energy of the Santissima Muerte, and I have a good feeling about this working. So I've got some cards, so I'm going to pop this video on hold, and I will be back. I'm back, and it is quite a while down the line. I put this video on pause, and I'm adding this little bit to it. I wanted to do a little reading for the client, so anyway, I did look at some oracle cards. So these are from the answer deck. Again, they're just oracle cards, but they really do get to the point. First card out was anxiety, followed by wisdom, followed by the lovers, and then we get surprise, and then we've got good news. Not at all bad. I think it's quite a good few cards. Then I did look at a few more oracle cards, and they're from what's this deck called? Introspection deck, featuring the angels and demons of the psyche. Very, very unusual deck. Okay, so we got idleness, then followed by cowardice. Quite unusual, actually. Pride. I'm pretty sure this has all got to do with him, And then next card is delight. Starting to pick up friendship. Followed by harmony. So it's quite interesting. I did pull 5 Lenormand cards as well. Let's have a look. So this is with regards to both of you. The key card is the actual key card, which is the key. That's the solution to the problem. We've got the solution to the problem. I've got the tree and the sun. When I see the tree, again, I think of, firm roots, setting down roots. Sun is about happiness. Tree can also point, I keep saying this in these readings, tree can also point to health, but no, I'm getting the feeling it's settling down. It's being with the right person. Over here, I'm getting the rider and the mountain. I'm thinking that some long-awaited news will come your way. I don't think it's going to be bad news. I just think you're going to get some news with regards to him. That's what I'm seeing. I think I could pull some more cards on this, on both of you, and we can look at, say, 6 months down the line. I know timelines are a bit of a grey area. Nothing's ever set in stone, but I will pull another few cards on the next 6 months, and we can see how things go. Okay, actually, Again, quite good cards. I've got the moon card being the center card. That's telling me that the two of you are very meant to be. Almost got that soul bond. I've got the letter again. That's telling me that can be communication. It can be some sort of a contract. Could be something to do with love letter, or love. Somebody could declare his love to you via an email. Think along those lines. A text message. Something will happen. I see the stars. That's another really good card. I always think of wishes come true when I see the stars. I don't read these Lenormand cards like other readers. I scry into the card and I pull, what I'm feeling, if that makes sense, So, yeah. So the moon to me is telling me that you're both crossed in life for a reason. The letter, some communication, something good. To do with the future, pretty sure. Bouquet, flowers. That again, that's happiness. And then a financial, something to do with finances. The fish card is a money card or job card. So we're going to have some good luck. He may get a job, locally or something along those lines. That's the way I'm sort of thinking. But yeah, I do think the tables will turn. I really do think that this woman, I think, I think she's going to tie herself up in a knot over the whole issue. I don't think they've got a good marriage at all. I think things are just going to, tumble. It's all going to come falling down around him. I do think. I see this guy's head isn't with her at all. I really do. So yeah, get back to me. Let me know what you think. Sorry it's taken so long to get the videos to you. I really apologize for that. It's been, as you know, it's been a bit chaotic at this end. I like to say that for other people as well. Thank you for being patient with me. I had dental surgery, which took me a little bit of time to get over. So if any of you are waiting for videos, your videos will be coming. I'm going to spend the next incoming week getting videos pumped out, whether it be privately or up on YouTube. So yeah, please have patience with me. Please don't come at me, with a real negative attitude. I understand that, you want to see your videos. I understand that, you're nervous, you're full of anxiety and stuff. I understand that, but please, 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 please don't be nasty. When I say I'll have a video for you, I will have a video for you. These videos are not just 5 minutes long. If I'm doing a breakup and if I'm doing a love working, that can run into sometimes 45 minutes, even an hour of time, and that all has to be processed, edited, and then uploaded. And I'm doing that for every client. I want to give my best to clients. I just don't want to give you 5 minutes of a candle burning, because I think that's shortchanging you. So it's just to let you know that. And I'm not referring to the client here in any way. She's been adorable the whole way through this. She's such a nice woman. But no, please, please, please don't come at me. Everyone gets a video. If you've asked for a video, you'll get a video. It's just sometimes, when someone is like that to me, it makes me feel, it can put you off, and I don't want that feeling in me when I'm doing work for you, if you know what I mean. And then we've got the spirits involved as well. I'm not by any means threatening you or anything, but I am not accountable. I can't be accountable for what way the spirits will treat you, if you know what I mean. I have spirits, that work for me and, protect me and stuff. And I don't want anything to happen to anyone, or, anything to go wrong in your life and stuff. But, at the end of the day, I can't be to blame for that. So after all that, I just want to say thank you for everything. Majority of you people have been really, really nice to me. I've been really, really, really enjoying every, comment and stuff. I have to get back to a lot of you. I understand that. I'm amazed by, the interest and stuff, and I keep going, so I will. It's been a very interesting journey. I know I've said that before, but I just never thought that anyone would find any interest in this. So yeah, so I get a lot of questions about the phone call issue, why I don't take phone calls. When I first started, I did take phone calls, but because of majority of my clients are in the United States, I was getting calls at crazy times of the night, and I do have a day job at the moment. I'm due to, finish work, take an early settlement, and I was getting calls at crazy times of the morning and night, and etc. And it was just not working out. I will open up some sort of communication down the line, if people are still interested. But at the moment, it's not really good for me to offer telephone services or anything like that. I am thinking of bringing like a tarot channel to you if anyone's interested in that. So it's just to let you know that I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. If you think it's a good idea, let me know. I will be starting an Instagram, showing some of the work. Again, if anyone's interested in that, and maybe a Facebook business page. I don't know. I haven't really been bothering with Facebook, but again, if you think it's a good idea, let me know. So I'm going to say good night. This is the night of the blood moon, and I am so excited. I have everyone that is working with me. I have you all involved in a little working. It's not recorded or anything, but everyone that's working with me currently, I've involved you in this working. So a little bit of of a working for myself. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I really hope that we get to see something in this grey country. So anyway, many blessings to you all.